It's night number 9 of the 13th CISM World Military Women's Football Championship as we get ready for Belgium to take on Cameroon. Hi everybody, hello, bonjour to those of you in Belgium and Cameroon. We know you are staying up late or waking up extremely early to watch these hardworking women out on the pitch. So thank you, merci, badanks. I'm Alex Gould. Alongside me is U.S. Air Force Staff Sergeant Shelby Pruitt-Johnson. And Shelby, Cameroon is looking to become the first ever African nation to reach the gold medal match. All they need to do is draw or beat Belgium, and they are in. Belgium, of course, trying to shock the world and upset Cameroon, which could potentially allow the United States to reach the gold medal match. It's David versus Goliath here in Spokane.
This is going to be an interesting game tonight here at Union Stadium. Cameroon is a very fast, quick, technical team with a lot of their players being very well and can pass and make those goal scorers. And Belgium having to hold strong here against the team.
Let's take a look at the updated group rankings, the standings. This is the final match of Group A. The United States just defeated Ireland 5-0 to make things interesting. So if Cameroon loses here, there's a chance that the U.S. gets in based on goal differential, Shelby, since they only trail Cameroon by 1 goal.
Wouldn't that be the name of the game here if they get a chance through? But Cameroon has a pretty good chance here to get to the gold medal match.
You see there, Cameroon with 9 points, United States with 9. Germany's already done. So is Ireland. Of course, Belgium looking to win their first ever CISM Women's World Military Football match. Let's take a look at the highlights from that previous match and the win for the United States over Ireland. The U.S., Shelby, did what they needed to do. They won 5-0.
Well, they had Haley Robertson in the front there, making it 6 goals, leading the top of the goal scorers list and making, along with her other teammates, a bunch of the U.S. teammates got a foot on the ball to score here in the second half. But Ireland holding strong there for the first half and then letting a couple in the second. But having a good time here, learning and growing, and maybe they'll compete here next year.
Yeah, Ireland only allowed 1 goal in the first 45. Then some of the players who were sitting out because of yellow cards came in. Kaylee Utley added her 4th tally of the tournament. So did Gernsbacher. She added her 4th after the game winner against Germany. And then Angela Karamanos came on as an attacking midfielder, scoring her first goal of the tournament. You saw that move by Gernsbacher there. So smooth. All Lauren Dunn could do was watch. That was Robertson's second. Another brace for her, her second of the tournament. She now has 6, as you said, moving past Sarah Paulison, who we will see tomorrow against South Korea. But the United States with a big win there, and again, a happy birthday to Derek Wayand. I know he was fired up about that victory. But the teams are now marching out of the locker room, and we could take a look at the tail of the tape since its teams aren't quite ready for the CISM march just yet. But you see there, we were just looking at it. Belgium trying to win their first match ever. Cameroon trying to become the first African nation ever to reach the gold medal match. There's a lot to play for here.
Like you said it before, it's David and Goliath, and I have no doubt about it. The Belgian team is going to come out here very hard and with their heads up. Even though
degrees, so it's a little cooler from the first match today where it was up to 91, and of course that's 30 degrees Celsius. So pretty hot here in Spokane. We got a couple of nice days, Shelby. It was great. And listen, it's still beautiful. There's not a cloud in sight. That's nice. But something we've talked about all tournament long is the sun being in the eyes of keepers. So Ungodam as well as Jolene Bielens have to be prepared for that.
It's really detrimental, that sun, against this far goalkeeper. So whoever is going to get that coin flip and get this side of the field is really going to be struggling for the first half.
That's a really cute shot there. There's a Belgium fan wearing the Belgium jacket, taking on this match, hoping that these ladies can come away with a big upset win and a monster victory over a Cameroon club, Shelby, who is as quick, if not the quickest team in this championship setting.
The Cameroon team has a ton of players that play on the national team and with each other normally, so they have some chemistry and is able to make sequencing passes to get it up the field, and you can tell their game is so quick with the tempo. And looking at these ladies here lining up to do the CISM march,
So this is the CISM March again. Maybe you haven't joined us the first week or yesterday, but here on day number 9, of course, these young men and women, all soccer players who look up to these women and look up to these military women and these football players, and it's one of the best shots all tournament long. It is such a cool sight to see, and it doesn't just have to be the U.S. team, Shelby. These players from Cameroon, and I know these players from Belgium get a really big kick out of this. So the CISM March here that unites both nations. You see, they practice this every single day at the exact same time to make sure that everyone is on the same page. You see the CISM flag in the front, and then they will pull out the Cameroon flag as well as the Belgium flag. And they will have both national anthems. You see on your screen there a good shot of some of the youth soccer players here in the Spokane area, holding hands with a lot of these powerful women out on the pitch. So the CISM March, then it will be Cameroon's national anthem, followed by Belgium's national anthem, and then we will get into the starting 11 for both countries.
And now, the national anthem of Cameroon. And now, the national anthem of Belgium. Thank you. You may be seated. Let's give a big round of applause to the Spokane Youth Soccer Clubs marching on the field with the players and our volunteers holding today's flag.
Two beautiful national anthems there for Cameroon and Belgium as the teams get ready to go over the strategy just before first touch. Of course, the captains will meet with the referees in center circle. And you see the refs rocking the orange and black here tonight. The referee is Minji Cha from South Korea, also from South Korea, and assistant referee Son Young Young. Then two Canadian referees, George Prionis, as well as the fourth official, and Giancarlo Pavone. So those are the officials, those are the refs for tonight's match. As you see, Belgium taking a picture there, as well as Cameroon. Cameroon trying to soak in this moment, Shelby. They have the chance to become the first African nation to go to the gold medal. But you see the starting 11 there for Belgium under head coach Nico van Eertsel. Taking a look at the keeper, Jolene Bielens is in between the pipes. The left back is Emily Deputer. The left center back is Laura Taufs. The right center back is Kiersey Bochmans. And rounding out the back four is Sarah van Latem. 5 midfielders today for Belgium, so it's a 4-5-1 from left to right. The left mid is Elena Arnaldi. The left center mid is Kim van der Kruijsen. The center mid is Kim van Hoof. The right center mid is Sophie Sachlet. And the right mid is Lara van Lechbecher. The center forward rounding out the starting 11 for Belgium is Marie-Delphine Frepon. Now we'll take a look at the starting 11 for Cameroon under head coach Solomon Sadako. The goalkeeper today is Ungodam. Left back is Undome. Left center back is Sandrine. The right center back is Bakench. And rounding out the back four, the right back is Rita. From left to right in the middle, it's Mozamo. The left mid, the attacking mid, is Unkomidio. And then the right mid is Chunko. And then the three attackers for Cameroon who have been so lethal in this tournament. The left wing is Ambianchi. Center forward is Tabe. And the right wing, who plays with a lot of it, Shelby, it is Confidence.
Well, you saw it there on the screen. Both teams soaking in the last game of their group play here, taking photos with the refs. The refs were even taking photos before the game. I know this is an exciting match for both teams and the refs alike, and we're excited to see the nightcap here in night number 9.
So Belgium in the 4-5-1, Cameroon in the 4-3-3. One last huddle for Cameroon, knowing that they could make history today. 8-hour difference in Cameroon, so it's 3 a.m. So again, bonjour. Hi, we appreciate you guys either staying up late or waking up early. Maybe you went to bed early. I don't do that a whole lot, Shelby, but maybe you went to bed early to catch this match. And then in Belgium, it's a 9-hour difference, so 4 a.m. So again, maybe you went to bed early or you are staying up late. Belgium, this is the first time we've seen them wear these uniforms. Kind of light blue with the black shorts. Very pretty colors there for Belgium. And then Cameroon rocking the all greens. Here's an attacking chance for Tabe. So dangerous with the left foot. You have to force her to the right foot if you want a chance to stop her. Mozamo goes down, and there's the first whistle of the night by the referee in Minji Cha. Rita plays it out wide to Ambianchi. There's Mozamo. Not a great clearance there. Ambianchi again, so much speed inside the penalty area. Right foot cross, backside of the play is Confidence, pings off the post and to the keeper, and Jolene Bielens. Not even a minute into the match. Sorry there, partner. Not even a minute into the match, and Confidence just missed having her first.
That could have been bad there. The goalpost has been good and bad to a lot of these teams here, bouncing it off there. But it was very close there, but good save there by Bielens to get it back up.
Do you think a lot of the strategy here for Belgium is much like Canada against France last night?
I think so too. When we were talking about the formation and they have 5 and then 5 midfielders and 4 in the back, I think it's the exact same thing. They're really trying to build up their defensive line on their half to stifle Cameroon's attempts.
Mozamo plays it out wide. There's the right back in Rita. Rita, right foot cross. Rita wanted a handball, and I think we're going to get a handball. So this will be a free kick here for Cameroon. So instead of a corner, they're going to move up a tad. So Rita is going to take the free kick here. We'll say about 5 yards outside the penalty area.
You saw the goalkeeper, Bielens, shading her eyes already.
So Belgium definitely has the worst of it, getting that draw, being into the sun defensively. That's why that coin flip is so big, picking which end you want to defend on. Good ball. Ambianchi couldn't control it, and it will be a goal kick here for Bielens. So very similarly, we were talking about Canada. That Canada squad was able to hold France, one of the best attacking teams in this tournament, scoreless through 60 minutes before Belkacemi headed one home in the 62nd minute of the match. And then France struck for 2 more. Paulison added her 4th tally. Belkacemi added her 2nd of the match, her third of the tournament.
I think what we saw with the Canadian team as well is not only did their defense hold strong, but that also made it a little bit harder to go forward in their offensive. So I wonder if we're going to see that here with the Belgium team.
So Belgium's final match of group play. It started out rough. They lost to the United States 10-0. They're tired of hearing about it. I'm going to bring it up one last time. A lot of it was because of their flights. Obviously, the U.S. team is very talented, but their flight was delayed and then canceled. Ambianchi Bielens was late outside the 6. Ambianchi tried to find a teammate, and boy, that was daring from Bielens, who was a little bit indecisive there.
We talked about the importance of goalkeepers being decisive and having no hesitation when coming out of the goal box and just committing to that decision that you made. And we saw that there, a little bit of hesitation, and it could have ended badly for the Belgian team. You know, we talked a little bit with the Belgium team, and they gave us some stories and kind of what the best experience was for them in the tournament so far, and all of them said not fun, but something they'll never forget is that 60-hour travel day the first day, and then getting here and playing right after it.
Landed at about 9:30 a.m. local time. Hardly any sleep. Like you said, slept in the Denver airport. Had to take a flight in the wee hours of the morning. But that's what these women are. They are warriors. Speaking of warriors, Ambianchi tries to find Tabe. Cameroon looking for their first right foot try. Pings off the post for the second time. Confidence with the ricochet, a shot, and that goes wide of the mark as well. Well, the post hasn't been a friend of anyone here in this tournament, as that shot just pinged off the post for Cameroon. See if we can get a replay on this. Bielens has been tested about 4 or 5 times here in the first 5 minutes. It's hard to man mark, too, against this Cameroon team, Shelby. I mean, we've talked about man marking a lot, but there's just too much talent on this Cameroon team. You saw that shot ping off the post there, and then Confidence missed wide of the mark.
It's definitely a lot of speed for the Cameroon team, and even in that play, Chanko, you saw her saying, hey team, let's slow down. We don't need to be pressuring this hard in the first half, the first couple of minutes. We have time to get up where we need to be.
Good give and go there between Rita and Ambianchi. Ambianchi, who was at last touched by, it is going to be a goal kick. So nice defense there by Laura Taufs, the left center back for Belgium. So Taufs, who's an OR 5 in the Belgian Army. So Taufs, who's an OR 5 in the Belgian Army. Taken down near the 18, and it looks like a penalty is going to be awarded. So a penalty coming up here for Cameroon as a player went down. That was Uncomodio. It went down inside the penalty area. Tabe is going to take it. You see it there. The tug of the jersey was enough for the referee and Minji Cha to blow the whistle. I know the United States doesn't want to see this. Neither does Belgium. Tabe trying to add her 4th tally of the tournament here. Bielens has to guess right. There has not been a penalty kick stopped yet in this tournament. Could this be the first?
What a great shot from her. Not really kicking it too hard, just taking her time and making that small push pass like we've been saying the entire tournament. Let's check it out. Easy pass right there, and Bielens a little bit disappointed that she missed it.
And it looked like Bielens was guessing middle. Didn't even look like Bielens really moved, so was hoping that Tabe would maybe surprise her and go middle. So Tabe with a big penalty kick conversion. Just like that, Cameroon, they strike often, they strike quickly. They lead it 1-0 here. Also, still tracking goal differential. They're now at plus 17. So East Cameroon winds up losing. That goal differential still looms large. But that's one of the other stories, Shelby. It's not just the gold medal match for Cameroon. Of course, coming into this tournament, everyone, all 10 nations, they want to win the gold. Of course, obvious statement. But for Cameroon, they were trying to become the first African nation to medal at all. No African nation has ever won even the bronze medal. So that would have been a big accomplishment, let alone potentially going 4-0, getting 12 points, and getting to the gold medal match to at least lock themselves in for a silver.
Well, Cameroon came into this tournament and said, no medal is good for us but that gold, and they're trying hard to get it.
Ndome was just outside the 18. Player goes down, but that's a player for Belgium that hit the deck. And so a foul was called against Nkomodio. I think Belgium was set there. Bielens passed the ball. Confidence with the cross. Tabe there. Cleared away for now. Mbomozimo to Rita. Rita, right foot cross. Tabe off the head. Are you kidding me? And the salute, Rita, with a beautiful ball inside the penalty area. And Tabe connects off the header, her second in as many minutes.
Wow, they are so great at just making things happen. That cross and a beautiful header right there. Even from the side, it almost looked like it, just making it in. Look at her celebrate.
So Tabe with the salute. Cameroon can already smell it. They can sense it and feel it here in Spokane. We just reached the 10-minute mark in this match, and they already have 2 tallies.
That goal there ties Tabe up with Haley Robertson of the U.S. team for 5 goals scored in this match, and the game's not even over yet.
And Tabe, who has 5. Haley Robertson, remember, scored 2 for the United States. So Robertson now has 6. So Robertson still leads Tabe by 1, but Tabe, he's looking for a hat trick potentially within the first 12 minutes of this match. We knew it was going to be tough for Belgium. They're not done yet. But this is another chance here. Playing it back to Rita. Rita with the shot, and Bielens with the save.
In the 10th minute, goal by number 17 for Team Cameroon, Tabe.
Taking a look at the replay there. How about Nkomodio leaving it for Rita? Right foot try again. Bielens in the sun, bangs off the crossbar. It's one shot after another. Cameroon already has 8 shots in this match. Can anybody stop this team? Leaving it for Rita again. Rita, right foot cross off of Bielens, but nobody there to clean it home for Cameroon. And booted away to force a corner kick by Confidence on the far side.
The awareness of the team, the offenders there to leave it for Rita both times because she's in a better position. Just impressive.
They keep thinking they have an advantage here, and they do with Rita. Chanko looked for the head of Mbomozimo. Mbomozimo leaves it for Confidence. Confidence, Tabe, could be the hat trick. Tabe, left foot shot deflected. And Taufs is down for Belgium. So Taufs gets back up right away. It will be a throw in here for Cameroon. So if this score holds, Cameroon's into the gold medal match. And then they will be scouting our first match tomorrow. Second to last match of Group B action between South Korea and France. Turnover, confidence, a lot of space, confidence, and a save by Bielens. Confidence didn't quite get enough on the right boot, and Bielens made the save.
Bielens is an OR5 in the med service, and she has her friends and her old teammates actually watching here from Belgium.
Remember, Cameroon did not participate in El Paso. They were supposed to play. It was supposed to be a 10-team tournament. Instead, Cameroon couldn't make it last minute. So maybe playing with even more passion because of that.
Letting the defensive line set up and let their offensive players get in a position for better passes. They're taking their time here.
Played out wide. Bianchi. Tabe, who already has 2. Has 5 in the tournament. Moved past Paulison for second place on the goal leaderboard. Somehow Confidence still has it. Chanko with a big windup. That was like a crow hop that you see sometimes from an outfielder in baseball there, but well wide of the mark. Chanko kind of got it off the side of her boot. "16th minute, in case you're just waking up in Belgium or Cameroon. Not a good start for Belgium, a terrific start for Cameroon. Exactly what they wanted to see. It was a 7th-minute penalty conversion by Tabe, her 4th tally of the tournament, and then she also added in a header for her 2nd tally of the match. She has a brace already. That's where we stand. I mean, what strategy can you have against this Cameroon team? United States were the closest. They lost 2-1. They were tied 1-1 in the 79th minute before who else but Tabe connected on a ball just outside the penalty area. That was the difference, and that very well could be and likely is going to be the difference between the United States getting to the gold medal match and Cameroon getting there.
Really, I think the strategy is doing exactly what Canada did, and what Belgium is trying to do here is keep it on the defensive and just hold it as much as you can from them getting a score. And then when you have those onesie, twosies chances to get up in the offensive, give it your all.
And at this point, too, Shelby, for Belgium, there's nothing to lose at this point. I understand you can lose this match, but you may as well push a little more up, have some fun. Confidence has Rita switching sides of the pitch. Rita, so good on these. Tabe off the chest, leaves it for a teammate there in Uncomodio. Uncomodio still has it. Mbomozamo. Rita has to come and get it. Rita was looking for Chanko. It was last touched by Rita. Nice play there by the left mid and Elena Arnaldi.
You have to think about how frustrated the French team was yesterday when Canada held it strong for that first half. And seeing the Belgium team try to do that here is what we're looking for, and stifling a lot of the attempts here early on so that way they can save some legs for the second half.
Yeah, but unlike the French team, I think the counterpoint to that, right, is that Cameroon was able to strike and break the wall of the Belgium defense right away. 7th minute because of the penalty, grab of the jersey. And then Tabe scored on a brilliant ball by Rita. Speaking of brilliant balls, Rita yet again. Bianchi, right foot, kept it on the turf. And that's the difference in a lot of these nations. First and foremost, a lot of professional players, some playing for their national teams. But also, it's the quickness from the attackers while playing defense in your own attacking third. So you could see right when the ball was turned over by Bianchi, she got right back on it and got ready for Belgium to try and clear it away. Put so much pressure on you immediately, as that was missed kick that time by Beelan, so a corner kick coming up for Rita.
I think you're right, too, and just being ready for the ball wherever it is, and that tenacity of the Cameroon team, just to not give up and to be fast, intercepting the balls, anticipating the passes. They're doing just that here on the field.
20th minute, Rita trying to set up a third for Cameroon in the first half. Off the head of Chunko. Rita again, left foot, right back in. Tabe looking for the hat trick, and there it is. Give Tabe the hat trick. That is the third hat trick we have seen in this tournament. Tabe did it in 20 minutes, less than 20 minutes. 19:18 to be exact. And right now, it's Tabe 3, Belgium 0.
Well, you can see here, it's all about not giving up. See the deflection and then just making sure to get touch on the ball on the left foot.
So Tabe, who scored in the 9th minute versus Germany, scored in the 32nd minute versus Ireland, scored the game winner in the 79th minute versus the United States. She has 3 tallies here in the first 20 minutes of this match, and she now ties Haley Robertson for the most goals in this tournament with 6. And Tabe could get a 4th here. Could be historic. Tabe leaves it, left foot try, and wide to the left. That time was Uncomodio. The player is down for Belgium inside the 6. Trying to see who that player is for Belgium. Take a look. So that is 18. That is Emily Deputer, who is down and getting looked at by the trainer.
Emily Deputer, an OR6 in the Army, and actually her husband is watching, so I know he's worried for her out in the pitch, but we're hoping she gets up here soon.
And this may also count as the water break here in the first half.
As the teams take their water break,
So Minji Cha, referee from South Korea. All right, let's take a look at the tallies leaders, the goal scoring leaders. So Robertson, Naisi Tabe, 3 immediately in the first 20 minutes. They're tied up at the top of the leaderboard. Then Utley, Gernsbacher, and that's also wrong there. So Paulison has 4 as well. So Utley, Gernsbacher, and Paulison each have 4. And Batoshek, Ali, Duporche, Belkacemi, Eto, I think Nanga is in there as well. And then Umu Koni from Mali has 3. So those are the top 12 from all the nations competing. Nanga, who is not starting today for Cameroon. Nanga had a hat trick within 4 minutes versus Ireland. 63rd minute, 64th minute, 67th minute coming off the bench. So 2 of the hat tricks have come from Cameroon. 1 in this match from Tabe. Nanga did it against Ireland, and Haley Robertson did it in the first half of the very first match, also against Belgium.
You can see a lot of action on the pitch, but also a lot of action in the back of the net with all of those goal scorers, rounding out the last few games here of group play.
So they're still checking on Deputer over there on the sideline. She's still having trouble putting weight on the right foot. So Belgium is down a woman right now. So it's been a rough tournament for Belgium. Still trying to find something. They're trying to reach the back of the net for the first time in this championship. Rita out wide. Ambianchi, right foot try, and that was kind of an in-between, a cross and an attempt on goal. But it missed everyone. Belgium still down a woman. They have not subbed yet. Turnover here, confidence, Tabe. Can she get number 4, Tabe? And you see what Tabe is doing. She's trying to be unselfish. She already has 3. Smile there, thought maybe she had it. It bent a little bit too much. But I thought Tabe could have had a 4th there, Shelby. She was trying to be unselfish and give Ambianchi a try.
I think so too, and I also think that's why we see a lot of starters not starting at this game, because it really is in a game that you're up a little bit here in the first half, giving the other players a chance to play. And when you're bringing 21 ladies here to another country, some of them might not get a chance to really see the field.
Ancomodio chips it in. Tabe, flag stays down. Tabe dispossessed. Good defense there from Elena Arnoldi. Bianchi again. Couldn't connect the pass with Ancomodio. That was Marie Delphine Frappon. Confidence out wide. Not exactly what Mbomozimo was trying to do there. That went off the back of the head of a Belgian player.
But again, here having possession and pressing up, even after a mistake like that.
So South Korea and France, they will have essentially what is a semi-final. For the winner of that match takes on Cameroon, and if neither team wins that match, then you got to look at goal differential.
Coming off the field, number 18, Emily Depute.
So Emily Deputer.
13, Deborah Thiel.
So Emily Deputer is off. Coming on is Deborah Thiels. So Thiels is in. So too bad to lose Deputer that early on in the match due to the injury.
Belgium team trying to make some passes here and some sequences. You can tell Frappon and her middle players there, Van Hoff and Saklet, they're doing very good, at least trying to get it to their outfielders and their wings and their flanks to go up forward.
Good build up here for Belgium. Trying to get on the attack any way they can, and Rita couldn't stay with the play there. Arnoldi's been playing really well. This is the left mid. Doing anything she can. Been playing really solid defense, but couldn't connect with a teammate there in the middle of the pitch. This is what you got to be careful of when you're on the attack. Tabe. Good closing speed. It's going to be a throw-in for Cameroon. Good clearance there by Sophie Sachlet. I was also wondering too, Shelby, if you think that South Korea or France is scouting this match. Because one part of you is like, you can't look that far ahead as Rita. Get back to my point in a moment. Rita almost got one to Confidence there. Confidence couldn't quite get there quickly enough. So it's a goal kick. But what do you think? Is South Korea and or France watching this match, scouting in case they win that match tomorrow? Or do you think they're just kind of looking ahead to tomorrow and then they'll watch some film back later on Cameroon if they make the gold medal match?
You know, I'd have to think. We've seen a lot of these teams coming to watching live, our live stream here, to scout a little bit, to learn other teams. We talked about how they learn from other teams, as we see here in the goal box, a deflection and a corner kick. But we talk about them watching it, but I think South Korea and the French, it's not a bad idea to look ahead a little bit and just kind of learn and see the strategy that Cameroon comes out here and plays, or Belgium coming out here and playing.
Corner taken by Confidence there. Tabe got a piece of it. It was essentially a swing and a miss. On Bianchi. Mbomozamo. Here's Confidence again, who just took the corner. Confidence left foot laser into the 6. Cleared away for now. Ondome. They'll play back to Sandrine. This is Rita's spot, isn't it? Look at this, dribbling through 2 defenders, now 3, trying to get through 4. Instead, playing it back out to Ondome. First time that Kench has really touched the ball today. One of the center backs. Confidence is onside. Flag stays down. Confidence, left foot, cross attempt. Confidence thought maybe it was a handball. Instead, it's going to be a corner kick.
Now you bring up a good point. The defensive line for Cameroon, and even Ngodam in the back, not really having a chance to touch the ball just yet.
Corner kick number 4. Confidence, low liner. A little bit frustrated with herself, but she'll get another try, and this will be number 5. Can Confidence set up the 4th here in the 32nd minute? Mozamo. Not enough on the pass there. But I agree with you. Going back to the point, there was a lot of attacking chances there. I want to get back to what we were talking about. I think that France and South Korea should absolutely scout Cameroon here today. I understand you have to focus on winning that match tomorrow, no doubt about it. But you still have to plan ahead. And I think it's okay to plan ahead one extra match. It also shows some confidence. South Korea and France. Good ball by Mbomozamo. Tabe, number 4. Forget the hat trick. How about the sombrero? Tabe has 4, and she now pushes Haley Robertson aside. She is the goal leader here in Spokane with 7 on the tournament.
You think about zero hesitation. She had a one-touch pass, shot on the ball to get it there in the goal. Very quickly, she saw the pressure there from Beelans and made her decision and stuck with it.
What a ball by Mbomozamo. Just a perfect through ball. This team is so in sync. They're so tactical. And the touch on the ball, so hard to teach. That's just practice, practice, practice.
Think a pass back to the goalie here and then a pass in the middle right in front of the goal box. It's a little bit of a risky play for the Belgium team with the pressure immediately from the Cameroon team.
been a long time. I can't remember the last time I saw 4 goals in the match by a player. So using the word haul, H-A-U-L, is not referred to a lot because you don't see one player score 4 goals in a match, especially in a professional setting or like this, military setting. But that's what Tabe has done. Confidence. Dribbled a little bit too far out of the reach of her own self there, so it's a goal kick.
You know, the Belgium team, they have used this opportunity here in Spokane, Washington to really bond with one another and get to know the team better as they play these games. And they also told me that they really love the liaisons that are given to them to help them navigate the base, get some food, make sure lodging is all right, and just really that one-stop shop to help them out. We talked a little bit about them in the last game, but the Belgium team really, almost every single one of the players mentioned how much they love the help from their liaisons.
That was cool talking to Erica Northam as well as Lieutenant Colonel Kirschman in that first match earlier today, the liaison for Ireland, also the liaison for the United States. Of course, Lieutenant Colonel Kirschman, not only the liaison for the United States, but I mean, he's the liaison for this entire tournament. He has helped set up everything, left and right, everything he's done. I know he was hopeful that maybe the United States could sneak into the gold medal match if Belgium could have pulled the upset. This match has been dominated in the first half by Cameroon, much as what they've done to everyone they have played. That's where we give the United States so much credit. They were tied 1-1 at the half. Nobody scored until the 79th minute. Until finally Tabe broke the tie, and Cameroon held on to win 2-1. The United States gave this Cameroon team everything, but just fell short. And that's what I love about the way this tournament is set up. The fact that there is a 9th place, 7th place, and 5th place matches. I'm sure a lot of people are sitting there thinking, come on, who wants to play for 9th place? Who wants to play for 7th, 5th? But really, it's to get these women extra matches. This could be another opportunity all the way to her right, and a save by Bielens. Boy, that was blistered off the right foot of Umbianchi, and Bielens made the save diving to her right.
Well, I think you're right, too, when you talk about having more games for these women. They're traveling so long, and we talk about the Belgian team traveling 60 hours. Having the chance to at least play more games than what they're really used to is really nice, and just a gift to be able to play here in Spokane, Washington.
So that's now 14 shots for Cameroon, 11 on target. Actually, 15 shots for Cameroon. That's what they have on the scoreboard here. So 15 shots for Cameroon, 11 on frame. And a couple of those shots pinged off the post. Sachlet turns it over. Confidence right to left. Confidence trying to play the through ball, and Bielens is there.
We were talking a little bit about the Belgian liaisons, but I wanted to shout them out by name. Staff Sergeant Jacob Powell and A1C Cody Arguelles have been amazing at helping us get some information from the Belgian team, and then obviously being a great help to the team itself and really getting to bond with these ladies.
A good clearance there by Arnaldi. Throw in here for Rita. 39th minute, closing stages of the first half. Cameroon on pace for at least 8. Chunko. Uncomodio with a chance. Uncomodio tests Bielens again and another save. Nolene Bielens with save number 9. Bielens is working as hard as she can. She needs some help from the back line. Rita into the penalty area. Oh my goodness. Confidence tried the bicycle kick there, but swung and missed with the right foot. And we're going to get our first sub here. I think Umbo Mozamo is going to come out, and Linda is going to come in. And a lot of this is going to be because of the fact that Cameroon knows now that barring 5 goals for Belgium.
Exactly, and not only save bodies, but like we've been talking about, giving the other players, the reserve players, a chance at the ball, a chance to hone their skills and really make it worthwhile coming here to the U.S.
So the player that's down here for Belgium is Kiersey Bochmans. Bochmans grabbing that left ankle. Clearly in some pain here. Hoping that she's okay. And referee Minjin Cha is taking a look at Bochmans. Minji Cha right now not letting the trainer come onto the pitch. Good sportsmanship there by Confidence to go over and make sure that Bochmans was okay. And a good ovation for Bochmans, who says there's no way I'm coming off the pitch, not on the last day of group play. Good deflection there by the center forward and Frepon. Good give and go.
Something that I've noticed about the Cameroon team as well is when they get the pass, they make a touch to where they plan to go. This makes it a lot easier. The control is phenomenal.
Rita, too much on the touch. It's going to be a throw-in right by the corner flag for Rita. So 43rd minute, 4-0 Cameroon. Tabe is leading Belgium 4-0 all by herself. Of course, Tabe has been set up by some teammates as offside was called there by George Prionis from Canada. But a couple of stylish passes. Rita had one into the penalty area. Umbo Mosmo set up Tabe. And that's just been a lot of the plan for Cameroon. It hasn't just been Tabe, it's been their whole team. So tactical, so precise. But they know Tabe can beat most of the backs here in this tournament in a foot race. So a lot of them, if they find the 1v1 situation, if someone is marking her, they will play the through ball like Umbo Mosmo did. And Tabe, with their length and her strides, was able to outrun the back line, score the 4th goal of the match.
I think, too, not only is she quick, she has Tabe, she has very good, she's able to dribble a little bit. She can dribble around a couple of defenders and then make a play, but she also is really great at just getting a body part on the ball. You saw that she had a header, she stuck out her leg and got a ball in the goal. It's just being able to get a body part on the ball.
And we talk about it a lot. Winning the 50-50s that are supposed to be 50-50s. They're called that for a reason. It just feels like Tabe and the rest of this Cameroon team, especially Confidence as well, they win, it feels like 90% of the 50-50 balls. I think it's a great point by you. Just so well settled and getting it on the ball as Rita was looking for Tabe. Tabe almost poked it away. We're just talking about the 50-50s. Almost poked it away there from Beelens. And Beelens, I think, was indecisive. Tabe looking for number 5. Tabe, 50-50. But in case you haven't heard the term before, how many times do you see someone score 5 goals in the match as a team, let alone one player? It's 5-0 here in the 45th minute. Take a look.
She is putting in the work there, just dribbling around the defender, and Beelan's just barely touching it with her foot and bouncing it in.
And I don't know, I'm not sure what the record is for most goals in a match in tournament history, but you got to think Tabe's close. She's got the glut now. 5 goals for number 17. Maybe she'll match her jersey number when it's all said and done.
I have never heard the term glut in my life. And you know what? That's because I've never seen 5 goals like that in one game by a single player.
What do you think 6 is called?
Honestly, I don't know at this point, but I'm sure we might be able to find out here tonight.
Good through ball here. Uncomodio. Guess who's there? Tabe. Confidence. Tabe goes down. Confidence. Left foot try. And another one for Cameroon. Finally, someone else on Cameroon says, hey, I can score. I can do this as well. So Confidence adds to the lead. And Cameroon leads Belgium 6-0.
And we've seen it. Confidence scored in the game versus Ireland in the 20th minute. So she knows what it takes to score a goal in. Her and Tabe did very well there in the first half.
And believe it or not, that's only the 2nd goal of the tournament for Confidence. A lot of times and very often because she's setting up her teammates. But Cameroon coming together at center circle. They know they're 45 minutes away from history, trying to become the first African nation to ever reach the gold medal match. 5 for Tabe, a glut for her, and another one for Confidence there to end the half. They're on pace for 12 plus, Shelby. This team is dominant.
The Belgian team is going to go into the locker room. They're both going to go and talk about some things that they can change. For Cameroon, not much that we can think about changing. Just maybe a different person up front instead of Tabe getting 6, but we'll see there. But the Belgian team just staying strong on defense and trying to really shut down the top few players for the Cameroon team.
Second half coming up in about 15 minutes or so. Some good packages for you. 6-0 Cameroon, well on their way to the gold medal match. We will see you after the break.
Everyone wants to make their mark on the world. But why make just one? Make many. All the products of your imagination. All the lives impacted by your courage. These are the marks that make a difference, that change the world. You may ask, what difference can I make in the Air Force? I say, all the difference. I'm General C.Q. Brown, Jr., Come join us and make a difference.
We are a force steeped in honor, history, and tradition. And we are proud. We come from a long line of those that fought for freedom, and we won't forget that. From the meadows of Lexington and Concord, to the beaches of Normandy, to the mountains of Afghanistan. Send me, they said. When our nation calls, we answer. We are the defenders of freedom and the American way of life. We are American soldiers.
This is the United States Coast Guard. These are our people. These are the waters we protect. This is our home. We save lives while protecting our country. We live the mission every single day. No one else does what we do.
This isn't an audition or the road trip you took to the coast. And it's far from those weekend camping trips. It's nothing like a district track meet. Bagging groceries at the corner store or crashing a party with your friends. Out here, it's not where the seat takes you, but who it makes you. Get up to a $40,000 bonus when you start today.
You know, space is hard. It used to be all we had to worry about was astrophysics, Kepler's law, gamma rays, solar flares, rocket science, black holes, and the theory of relativity. But now we also track about 30,000 objects, orbiting at over 17,500 miles an hour. And our entire way of life depends on us to protect our satellites from attack day and night. So yeah, space is hard.